I achieved something incredible by manifesting my dreams, and the results will surprise you. Manifesting your dreams is when you visualize what you want and convince yourself that you deserve it. It's basically magic, and yes, you can learn how to use it to your advantage. I will share with you 3 examples of how I used manifestation to get what I want. Dream 1. Travel the world. I am just a guy who grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, in the US. I have always dreamed of traveling the world and living in exotic locations. When I was back in Ohio, I felt stuck and could never understand how I would leave and see the world. This never discouraged me because I was always dreaming of traveling, and I actually visualized myself living outside of the US. This is also a situation where it's important to develop a network, and I was able to use my network in order to see the world. I had friends in Cleveland who had friends in Malaysia. They arranged it so that I could spend a year abroad at a university there, and it opened up the door for me to finally see the world. I was able to use this experience to visit many different places and have never regretted my decision about this. Dream 2. Write a book. I have always dreamed of writing my own book and always doubted that I was able to do it. Self-doubt and fear of failure kept me from doing this for many years, but I kept dreaming about it and seeing myself do it in my mind. The key was to build up a burning desire of fire within myself, and then I decided to just write for 30 minutes each day to see what happened. This 30 minutes eventually built up to me having a skeleton outline of my book, so all there was left to do was fill in the gaps. I never gave up and eventually put my book out to share my story with the world. Dream 3. Have my own cafe. I have also always dreamed of having my own cafe where I could bake cakes and offer hot dishes to guests that come in. I was not exactly sure how it would happen, but when I was working at different hotels and restaurants, I was only dreaming of doing my own business, but I wasn't sure how to make it happen. Then eventually, I got my chance to have my own cafe. I jumped on it immediately, even though it didn't happen like I thought it would. The key is to have an open mind and keep visualizing yourself enjoying the results of your dreams. You will eventually manifest it and reap the rewards. This is definitely a process, and timing may vary. You could start expecting things to take 2 years, then it could only actually take 1 month. It's also possible that you think it will take 1 month and it could end up taking 3 years. The most important thing is to be consistent and do the little things by little. Eventually you will build up a mountain. Just remember, you're only competing against yourself, and just be better today than you were yesterday. Do you have experience with manifestation? Share with us below and tune in for more tips on personal growth and development.